Good morning, everybody. Welcome to November. It's a bit chilly out there, but it's supposed to get warmer this week. So make sure that you bundle up if you're coming to school. If you're not coming to school, then stay in your warm, cozy PJs. All righty. Here is the plan for this week. All right. So what we need to look at, first off, you will have your video here. This is where this video will live. But then don't forget, if you need help with your Canva, it is still here, ready for you to watch if you need to. All righty, let's go to virtual day one. Virtual day one looks like this. For science, you are going to do a pear deck, which is right here. The pear deck will be states of matter. Now, the big thing is you need to look for the yellow highlighted questions. If you see a yellow highlighted question, that's what you need to answer. Some of them will be multiple choice. Some of them will be what you have to type. For social studies, I'm keeping it kind of simple this week. You need to do a region, you need to be working on your region project. You also need to be checking the checklist for your final revisions, which is right here. If you click on it, it's pretty much just a view only, but you need to make sure that each slide has pictures that illustrate information from your packet. Remember those ELA things, capitalization, proper nouns, which I know you guys are learning about, but those are basically, if it's a name of a place, it's a proper noun. If it's a name of a person, it's a proper noun. So it needs to be capitalized. Excuse me. Also, you need to capitalize the beginning of your sentences. Please remember to use proper sentence structure, no fragments. Make sure you have punctuation at the end, capitalization at the beginning, and no run-ons. And finally, you need to make sure you have informative captions. You need to find a fun fact about the picture that you have. Now, not every slide needs to have captions for every page. It just depends on how you're doing it. If you have 3 pictures in the center and you're telling what these places are, then have that. But if you're doing a collage like of the resources that are found within it, you can just do, a bunch of collages and then just do an overall statement for all of those. So I don't want it to just say, and here are the resources for my region. What I want it to be is my region provides a variety of resources such as da 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 da, and you just make your list. Remember, I know that Mrs. Goldsberry talks about the magic of 3. If you are doing like an informative, not necessarily caption, but if you are doing just a broad statement on your slide, remember to use your detail, your evidence, and elaborate. That will help you make sure that you have enough information in your or on your slide. So that's virtual day 1. Now, if you are cohort B, you will not have a virtual day 2 because there's no school. Virtual day A, you don't have school because you won't be coming to school. So nobody has it. Now, if you want to do this work, then go ahead because that'll make you be ahead. But if you don't, that's all right too. I will give you time to do that. So cohort A, when it is your virtual day 2, you need to do the study jams, which is right here. And then watch the video. You're going to take the notes. Take the notes here. Guys, remember last time I had a lot of people watch the video, take the quiz, then do the notes. That is the wrong way to do it. You need to watch the video, take the notes, and do your split screen. Remember, I taught some of you how to do the split screen, so you would just click here, and then the 2x1, and then now you have your split screen. Okay, so make sure you do that, so that can help you. Alrighty, let me go. Oh, sorry, I closed out the wrong thing. Let me go back to my Google Classroom. Hope you guys got lots of candy from Trick or Treat. If you had Trick or Treat on Saturday as well, the more the merrier. The more candy, the better. Don't forget, you can donate Ziploc baggies of your Almond Joys or your non-favorites. All right, for your social studies, let me go back to virtual day 1 because I don't think I mentioned this. You do have an Edulastic on regions. This will be taken for a grade. Make sure you use your interactive notebook or your packet to help you. All right, so the virtual day 2 for cohort A. You also will be working on your regions. Canva needs to be done. People, when you come to school, I will give you time to edit it, but I will show you how to turn that into me. Please do not share with me. There's also an ed puzzle on monarchy because we'll be starting governments. And virtual day 3, there's a brain pop of states of matter. There are 3 things you need to do with that. So when you log in to brain pop, We haven't done a brain pop for a little bit, but remember your goal is to score 70% or higher. Some of your parents have set different goals for you. That is up to you guys. For me, 70% is proficient. Obviously, we want you to be more than proficient, but that's a good starting point. All right, and here's what the states of matter looks like. Let me view it as a student. All right, so you have a movie. You're going to watch the movie. You have a worksheet. You need to do the worksheet. When you go to the worksheet, you are going to type which of these things, so gold, oxygen, or lava, are depicted here. Then down here, you have to do true or false. Okay, so determine if the statement is true or false. Replace the word or words in bold with correct words on the line. If true, then you're just going to write true. So all matter is made up of tiny particles called atoms. If you think that's true, you will type true. If you think it's, oh my goodness, if you think it's false, then you will replace atoms, and I'm going to say cells, but that's wrong. So I'm making sure that you, or if you say bricks, all right, that will be that. Okay. There is a chemical difference between now all of these things. If I'm doing this, I would do my split screen again and have 2 tabs open so I can go back to my movie. This worksheet helps you do better on the quiz. So if you don't do well on the quiz, I'm going to be checking your worksheet. Alrighty, let's go back here. Then you have an Edpuzzle on theocracy. These are all introductions to monarchy and theocracy. We will be doing more in class with them. And again, your region Canva needs to be completed. So if you are ahead on your region Canva, all you have to do are your Edpuzzles. Please also make sure that you do any missing work from this week. Please remember, any missing work past all of this cannot be made up. So just last week is where you can start making things up. All right, guys, if you have questions, I will have office hours on Wednesday. It'll probably be from like 2 to 2:30. If you need me, email me, or you can comment here and I will do my best to get back to you. All right, guys, have a good week and see you in class.